Hi everybody. Today I'm gonna be making a very special bowl. I'm gonna use two ingredients that are from a local farm. One is a fennel. I've actually cut the fennel into a quarter, and I'll show you how to clean that out. It has like a root here, but and then I'll use some of these super nice radishes that from a local farm. But let's get started. So for the fennel, like I said, this is the bulb of the fennel. It's pretty familiar. And if you don't know how to use this, it's a pretty I treat it as a sort of almost like a cabbage because it will braise. So you can actually cook with this, but you can also eat it raw. And it's very delicious. When you actually cut it and slice it very thin, I tend to just soak it in water so it just loses a little bit of that, too strong licorice and sometimes a little bit of bitterness. But basically what I do is just, you cut it in half and then I quarter it into quarters, and then I just remove this core. And then I remove this green part because it tends to be a little bit bitter sometimes. So, and then also for aesthetics, to be honest, just because I want everything to be, the same color. So once you cut it into quarters, then you can grab a slicer. If you don't have a slicer, you can also do it with your knife. Just be patient. It's gonna take some time, but once you have a slicer, make sure that you're very careful with this because you could really cut your your finger. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice very thin, and as you can see, we're getting like little bits of the fennel here. But I'm gonna do it all right now. I'm gonna do it fast, and don't try to get to the end of it. I'm going quick. Please don't go as quick as I can. But see, if you have like this much, just leave it. Use it for another thing. Use it for stock. Use it for something else. But don't worry so much because it's tempting. And back in the day when I had my restaurant, I remember how many times I've cut myself with the slicer. In the restaurant industry, it's usually a little bigger than that, a lot bigger than that, and it's made out of stainless steel, and they call it the mandolin. I still don't know why. I need to Google that. So you have all this right here. It's thinly shaved. So what I do is I have a bit of water here, purified water, filter water, best, because remember, if you use tap water or something that has chlorine in it, you don't want that in your food. So that's all you do. Just like leave it in there for a few minutes. And another thing that will happen, it will get crispier, and you'll notice it's gonna have a different crunch. Okay, so we're gonna set it aside. Let me put this aside. So the other thing that we have these radishes, and we're gonna do the same with them. And we have like 3 different colors, so that's kind of nice. So what I'm gonna do is the same. So I'm gonna get it started. So I usually chop the tops off like this, just so it's easier for me to use the slicer. But it's pretty much the same thing I'm gonna do. And because this is going to the same dish, I'm not gonna worry about washing this, plus it's vegetables. So you see how nice it is. So same deal, just be gentle, be careful, and you're gonna have these. I'm gonna do the same with this, the pink one. All right, and then I'm gonna do the white one. And these are washed, and you can smell they're so strong. These are from an organic farm, so you don't have your It's not like the store bought. Like this is like, it smells like what it should be, what it should smell like. Have another bowl of water, and again, I'm gonna soak it in here. Now, in the restaurant, they call this sometimes they call it blooming, and for decorating a dish and things like that. So what happens is it starts curling a little bit, and they sort of start resembling petals. And if you don't cut it too thin, the flavor will still be there, but you see the water's turning a little bit. So all the color that was when you slice it, it's leaching, it's coming to the water. So when you're ready to use this, it's going to be clean and crisp, and you're going to have that beautiful, beautiful lines right there. So, all right, so I'm going to put that to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is, let me clean this up a little bit. Okay. All right. So let me cut this avocado mine as well. Get it out of the way. This is part of the dish. So what I'm doing today is a bowl, a hummus bowl. And if you're interested in learning how to make hummus, the way I make it is you can look at one of my other videos, and I have one that shows you how to make a hummus. I use lemon drop for that, or hot sauce, and that's the best one because it has the same components of the dish. I also have these nice vegetables right here that I'm going to be using. I have the avocado that I'm going to be using too, but on top of it, I'm going to do a quick vinaigrette. Okay, so for that, I'm going to squeeze some lemon. Okay, if there's a seed, you can get that out. Okay, and then I'm going to add a tiny bit of maple syrup. I have this organic maple syrup, and you don't need it, but I like the sweetness that, brings, and it balances it out a bit. It brings a tiny bit with the lemon. It kind of gives me a little bit of a, sort of like a lemonade vibe to it. I'm also going to add a bit of olive oil. So I'm going to add a pinch of that. Not too much, just a little bit to make the dressing. And then I have the stock from the fennel. So this is just the herbs from the top, that the fennel comes at. It kind of has a little bit of licorice, but not too much. It's very herby. So I'm gonna add some of that to the dressing. Okay, and then I have some ginger here. I'm gonna add some ginger, a little bit of that, and a pinch of salt. That's your preference. And then I'm gonna put some fresh cracked pepper. All right, and then we're gonna whisk it. Any chance I get to use that mini whisk, I'm all for it. Okay. So just a quick whisk. Okay. Let's taste that. See what it tastes like. Yeah, it's delicious. It almost has like a tiny bit of almost like a sweet lemonade taste to it, but it's very clean. There's nothing to it. Anybody can really, do that. I'm going to add a dash of lemon drop to it, just to spike it up a bit. That's it. And if you wonder what it looks like, the lemon drop, here's the bottle. This is an empty bottle, but it's one of my favorite sauces because I can use it so much for many things, like dressings and so many ingredients, so many recipes. But just a tiny bit. All right, so we're gonna set it to the side, and now we're gonna. It's delicious. I'm gonna start sampling the bowl. So, like I said, I already made hummus. So this is the hummus that I made earlier. I made it before in video, so you're welcome to check that out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a it and put it right in the middle. And this is not my recipe. I've actually seen this in other channels, and I thought, why not make it? And then I'm gonna spread this on the bottom layer. The reason I like this recipe is because I saw that they put the hummus on the bottom, and I'm like, that is like such a good idea, because as you're eating your food, like, you know, you have like something extra to look forward, like, you know, just like eating and then sometimes the bottom doesn't have anything. This way you have, you know, something else. And then I have this assorted vegetables. I roasted some zucchini. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. Got some carrots. Okay. Also have some cucumber. That I'm just using my hands because it's just pretty much for me. I got some beans, some black beans that we left over from breakfast. I got some tomatoes. I love tomatoes. My wife does not, but it's okay. Okay, now let me use some of this avocado. I'll just put it right here. Now I'm gonna go back to that fennel. So here's the fennel. I'm gonna go drain it real quick. Oh, 1 second. It's best if you drain it in advance. I didn't do that this time. I'm gonna do the same with the radishes. That way you have, and it's not gonna be soggy or anything. And you don't have to soak it for too long. I think if you soak it for like 5 minutes, it should be fine. If you leave it overnight, then the longer you soak it, you're gonna lose some of that flavor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of that fennel right here, and it kind of looks like onion, but not really, not even close. The flavor is very different. All right, and then these are the radishes. Look how nice they look. They look like flower petals. So I'm gonna throw those around, and see, just play with that. That looks pretty. And then we have some of that vinaigrette. Okay. And that's it. I mean, this is a pretty quick dish. Anybody can do this at any time. Let me get a fork so I can try it. I mean, this is one of the things that I like to do. Like I said, anybody, you can have all these vegetables, but let's try a bit of that. So you can eat it with a piece of crusty bread. I'm trying to come back on carbs, so I'm just gonna stick with this. It's very good. It's very, very good. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you make this recipe, enjoy it, share, and subscribe to our channel. And I've been meaning to make more of these videos that are long format, that they're not quick, so people can actually enjoy and sit down and just watch an entire video. But thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.